this society preys on the average consumer's ignorance of money. It absolutely preys on your ignorance of money. And
Mm-hmm.
most of us learn our money habits from our family's financial situation. A
Correct.
lot of times we learn those money habits from our parents if they were in the household or our grandparents or whatnot. Good,
Correct.
bad, or indifferent, we learn those money habits and usually we become those habits as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm starting to I started putting this picture together and they were talking about uh, how young people, as we were talking before, can't afford X, Y, Z, and this, that, and the other, which I was thinking about. I was like, on the surface, that may not be a bad thing
Mm-hmm.
because now the price of goods and services have gone so high to where those people who are next up to be the major consumers
Mm-hmm.
won't be able to afford it. Will it be enough to cause the plummet of those goods and services to drop?
Hmm.
And now those people that can't afford, hopefully, are forced into better money habits.
Gotcha.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So while there may be a rough period of I get it, they can't afford X, Y, and Z,
Mm-hmm.
they're going to have to adjust to become better managers of money than previous generations,
Yeah.
simply because they won't have it like that.
Right.
At least that's my thought. That's my thought process. I'm not saying this is what's going to happen. I'm just saying this as a theory.
Yeah. Well, like you say, everything has gone up in cost. It's hard for this generation to take care of themselves. Well, they can take care of themselves, but everything is so expensive. So it's like they do need the help from parents or grandparents or whoever they may lean on for assistance with day-to-day living. Um, and because everything is going up, you hope at some point, well, for me, I hope we end up with a better economy. And by that time, they have learned how to manage money better, that they will be in a better position than what we were. And going forward, they'll be able to teach their children how to manage money a lot better.
Definitely a different type of economy that's coming up.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
the because the way this is going is it's going to make it unaffordable for basic things that we now call basic things. Okay, as phone, car, house, those basic things where a lot of people are not going to be able to be in those markets to consume those items.
Mm-hmm.
What happens to that market?
Good question. That's a good question because if they can't afford the basics, telephone, what's going to happen with that type of business? Cars, shoot, us Gen X's can't even almost afford these new cars. It's like we have that, or at least I know I have that sense of mind. It's like, okay, do I want to go spend $80,000 on a vehicle, or do I want to go get a house? I'm gonna go get a house because it's like, I'll Uber, catch the bus, or do whatever as far as transportation. Ride a bike if I have to, compared to paying $80,000 for something. Somebody run into it and total it out. You still got to pay for it because insurance may not cover whatever balance you got left on that. So it's like, okay, you screwed right there. And with everything else you need in life, it's like that's you gotta figure it out which way you want to go.
Hmm. Hmm. It's
And
going to be interesting.
right, and your income is not going up. Yeah, they're raising the wages of minimum wage, but where's the jobs? They say, oh, it's a ton of jobs, but is it that people don't want to work, or is it just really no jobs out there? They say it's jobs out there, but when you go apply for it, nobody ever calls you. So it's like, what really is it? You raise the minimum wage to give to who? Not everybody can work in McDonald's,
Well, those
but
wages are never going to keep pace with the price of goods and services. You know,
yeah,
anybody's, you know, working wages are not going to keep pace with that.
I don't know. I feel I have sympathy for this generation because it's hard for them. It's really hard for them.
Well,
You
and
know,
that too. That's why I think we need to spend more time on money habits and learning the habit of money versus learning. We learn the habit of consumerism, and that habit of consumerism is the ignorance of money.
hmm
And that's what they take advantage of